So Soujuuro, grandson for hire.
Yes.
What a brilliant career path for him.
Well,
Aoko and Alice were both in the drawing room when he returned, and Aoko was fucking pissed.
no, that's
because,
not.
Because
that's
she
more
busted a criminal empire for nothing. Neither of them had eaten dinner yet.
Uh-oh.
Aoko looked displeased. Alice sat uncomfortably on the sofa.
We have been waiting for you to cook.
あれもしかしてこっちの帰りを待っていたのか
Alice quietly affirmed his assumption. Aoko vehemently denied it.
Yeah.
We were waiting for you, baka.
青崎俺の気のせいならいいんだけどなんだか昨夜以上にどうかしてないか
Soujuuro had gotten slightly better at reading the room, but he still had difficulty choosing the right words. I'll show you worked up was what she wanted to say, but she stopped herself.
Barely.
She wasn't actually all that angry with Soujuuro.
She's just hangry.
Like, fortunately, he wasn't a criminal.
Well,
on
I mean, yes.
On the downside, she busted a criminal empire for nothing. And called the church to help for no reason.
Yeah, calling in favors when you're not even helping your friend.
But...
どうかしてるの、青子。してないわよ。してるのは宗十郎の方だっていうの。
I'm not worked up about anything. What are you talking about? You're the one shouting.
Projection much?
Alice's additional remark seemed to have been the tipping point. Soujuuro thought this showed she was indeed worked up about something.
Yeah.
しずきくんがどうかしたの？彼、今夜は比較的まともだけど。
Normal.
Soujuuro felt like that was pretty offensive too, but let it slide.
もう分かったわよ。そっちから切り出すまで黙っていようと思ったけど、私の方から聞いてあげる。宗十郎、あんた、本物の光って名前に聞き覚えはない？
いや全く初めて聞いた
They never tried to like sell you a quilt or anything?
Or tried to make you scam old people or anything?
でしょうね。名簿にあんたの名前はなかったもの。なんだってあんな勘違いしちゃったんだろう。
I don't know, you jumped to conclusions because Kinomi said some vague bullshit.
Well...
骨折り損とまではいかないけど、また良くない評判立てちゃった。
Aoko let out an exaggerated sigh and flopped down onto the sofa. Seeing Aoko in this weakened state as an opportunity, the blue robin flew jauntily down from the sunroom.
見てたっす。自分見てたっす。ご近所じゃもうおひれつきまくりっす。青崎さんとこの娘さんがまた指一本で見せつぶしたとか、マジバネ。指先一つでダウンとか、どこまで都市伝説作る気っすか。
The robin continued to chatter praise for Aoko's deeds of valor. Aoko knocked it away with a flick of her finger and picked herself up off the sofa.
今日はお金持ってないわね。例のアルバイトはもう終わったの？
いやまだ続いているよあのお金は預かり物だから朝のうちに口座を作って預けておいた
預かり物？
そう預かり物
Yeah.
きっと全額返すことになる
That's even weirder. What kind of job makes you give back your paycheck?
You don't seem to understand the concept of part-time work, Soujuuro.
Yeah.
Soujuuro took off his coat and began talking about his job as a home helper.
Ah, there we go, okay.
He kept it simple, explaining how things began and the conclusion he'd come to with Tobimaru earlier. Aoko seemed stunned by the outlandish circumstances, but in the end...
はいはい、やっぱりね。安心したっていうか、がっかりしたっていうか。そうよね。どう頑張っても悪事を働ける人間じゃないわよね、あなた。
I'm gonna murder the hell out of Kinomi for this later. She was back to her usual offensive self. However, there was another girl in the room who had at this point gone quite pale.
待って。ということは、それはしずきくんのお金ではないの。
What did you
How
do?
much of it did you steal when he wasn't looking?
ああ人様のお金だよ
アリスなんかとんでもない顔してるけど、どうかした？
それが
I'm. Oh,
ど
well,
う
that's
かは
not
して
that
ないけ
bad.
ど、出前はしたわ。
How much takeout?
Yes.
はい。
Alice handed out menus for the local soba noodle shop and a cafe. The blood drained from Aoko's face as she took everything in. Alice quietly passed her a small note. On it was a hastily written order that was more than enough food for the three of them.
まさかもう注文を？
だって、そろそ
Well,
ろごちそうのタイミングかと思って。
Mr. Moneybags here has been flashing all sorts of cash recently,
yeah.
so I figured it was about time he bought us dinner.
Oh.
Alice's accusing gaze fell on Soujuuro.
え俺なんで？
そりゃあんたがいらない期待を持たせたからでしょう。アリス、あんなに喜んでたじゃない。明日はごちそうねって。
Soujuuro clapped his hands together for the second time today. He remembered that Alice had said that yesterday.
ええ、あの夜、しずきくんは同意してくれたわ。
Alice was eager to emphasize that this was not her fault.
Yes. Of course
い
not.
や、それは。
I think it kind of might be,
I
though.
mean, I meant like konbini sushi or something, you know? Like...
そうね。アリスのミスなのは確かだけど、悪いのはあんたもよ。大金を持ち歩くってのは、それだけ
Shouldn't
で危
get a
険なん
girl's
だから。
hopes up, Soujuuro.
いい教訓になったんじゃない？観念して二人で感情折半しなさいよ。
Oh,
いや、
even though.
それはできない。
Oh.
あのお金は預けてきたし、そもそも500円しか持ち合わせがない。
そう。合わせても足りないわね。試したことはないけど、出前にキャンセルは効くのかしら。
An air of despair fell upon the Koonji estate.
Oof.
Just turn out all the lights when they show up. Just don't answer the door. Sorry, nobody's home.
Oh boy.
Aoko sighed as if none of this involved her. She hated to coddle them, but perhaps this was her fate.
ま、そうなるか。
Were you at least paid for busting a criminal enterprise?
Yeah, I mean that'd be nice. So.
いいわよ。私が出してあげる。
Oh, you
今日は
were
臨時
paid
収
for
入があった
busting
か
a
ら
criminal
わお。
パーッ
enterprise.
と派手に使いましょう。
Aoko's sudden proposal made both Soujuuro and Alice perk up.
つまり、青崎のおごり。
そんな、信じられない。
Alice.
いいの、アコ。
You don't have to make fun of Alice.
呼んじゃったものは今さら止められないでしょ。
Can't you though? Just pretend you're not home.
Well.
さっき電話したんなら
When she called.
今頃はもう坂を登ってきてるだろうし。
Yeah. If they're already on the way up the hill.
Well, they can just call the delivery driver on their cell and tell them the order canceled.
I feel like that might not work.
Hold on. Pause, please. Okay, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Huh. Screen just went black for a
No,
bit.
it's fine. Nothing to worry
Okay.
about.
まあそもそもこのお金も宗十郎が発端だしね。人助けをしたら被害者の会からお礼をもらっちゃったのよ。
Well, that's not a bad way to use it, I
I
guess.
mean, really, you got this money because of Kinomi, but...
Wow.
だから気にしないで。なんか居心地悪かったし、錠剤と思って商店街に還元する。本音言うとちょっともったいないけどね。
I wanted to buy concert tickets with that money.
Yeah, probably.
Her roommates began celebrating. Aoko sank back onto the sofa upon seeing the happiness her gesture brought.
ああ、悪戦身につかずって言うけど、ほんとその通り。臨時収入は泡と消えた。
Yep.
And thus, this curtain closed on a little incident involving a lot of cash.
Yeah.
The blue robin flew down to the table again.
まったく嫌な山だったぜ。
What?
Robin chirped and mimicked puffing on a cigarette.
Okay.
まあそれはそれとして、青子さんの空回りっぷりを忘れないよう、これをカーモネーギー事件として記録しとくっすね。
Sure.
The Blue Robin continued to laugh at that day's hero.
Yeah.
Aoko flicked the bird away just as someone knocked at the door. Alice had ordered her favorite omelet dish and a set of cakes from the cafe.
まあそれなら
Aoko was quietly satisfied with the spoils of an honest day's work.
Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad.
I'm gonna take a screenshot now. Cool.
Thanks, game.
Thank you. Now we get to learn all about ploys.
Yay! So this might just be lore? I don't know. Dojo gets a little lesson. What the fuck? Oh, wow.
なぜなに
Got our own little Tiger Dojo segments.
Apparently.
黒い
魔法の魔の字も知らない全国のシャバゾウども。ヒロインにならんと高校デビューしたものの、真のヒロインにその座を奪われた青セーターども。こんばんはす。よくわからない話をよくわからない方向でレクチャーする新番組。なぜなにプロイの時間っすよ。
Okay.
I like that for some reason the bird is as big as half of Alice in this art style.
Well,
Like,
you
Alice
might be
from the
closer to
waist-
the camp.
Alice from the waist up is the same, like, proportions as the burb.
Yeah, hard to say what they're going for there.
司会はグレート3プラス1ことコマドリザ・クルッ
The
ク。
Great Three? Oh, plus one. So, like, our main trio plus him.
ティーチャー役にはマイ天使であるところのアリスさんをお招きしたっす。
Good old Angel Mom.
Yeah.
つうかここアリスさんの部屋っすね。時間になってもアリスさんがスタジオに来ないんで、ア
So
リ
she
スさんの部屋に
refused
カ
and
メ
you
ラ
came
持
up
ち
to
込
her
んだ
room
っすよ。
instead. Okay.
発想の転換なんす？ゲストが来ないならゲストの部屋でやればいいじゃない？
いいから始めてちょうだい。1秒でも早く終わらせて光より早
It's
く出て
your room. Why do you want to get out of
I
your
think
room?
I think she wants to be.
ういやー照れるっすー。のたうち回るっす
What?
You know,
2 and 8.
right, 2 and 8.
What the hell does that mean?
Well,
Britishism, I guess, right?
so 2.
Is that like a police code
I
thing?
think 2 and 8. I'm trying to like see if does that do something on a clock? Well, 2 and 8 would be directly across from each other, right?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I think.
I don't know if that's relevant to this,
Huh.
but
It's like
Nazi.
between a rock and a hard place kind of thing.
いや自分的にビジネスはすぐに終わらせてあなたとプライベートタイムに入りたいなと解釈したっ
What?
す。金語の奥の深さってやべっすよね。正直相手や自分が何を伝えたいのか9割方は意味不っす。
yes, human language certainly is a deep blue tit.
Oh my god.
そうね。私もその意見には賛成よ。
Whoa!
マジの信頼感も頼られるって時に重いっす。というか物理的に重いっす。
Well,
ロビン、
チャス。今回は処方の処方使い魔の説明っすよ。
okay.
魔術音痴の一元さんに優しい授業、それがなぜなにプロイなわけっすね。 で、この使い魔ってなんすか、アリスさん。自分生まれてこの方見たことも聞いたこともないっすよ。
And also, please discuss how it's different to a servant.
Right.
使い魔というのは魔術師が刺激するロボットみたいなものよ。
Sort of like robots that a mage controls.
古来から魔術師は工房にこもって研鑽を重ねるのが生業だから。信頼できるものに素材集めや外界の偵察、外敵の駆除を任せる。
Right, you need, help.
ただの駒使いっすね。それは弟子とは違うんすか？
But we're not teaching them shit, that's
Right,
all.
so they don't learn magic from us.
違うわ。弟子というのは技を引き継いで死を超える後継者でしょ。彼らはいずれ死を超える義務があるし、
Is the, yeah,
死
a
も
disciple has a
そう
duty
いう
to
もの
surpass
で
the
なければ
master.
弟子には
A
取らない。
familiar is supposed to know their place and stay there.
Stay in your fucking lane.
でも使い魔は作られた時の性能が全てだから、成長しないものを後継ぎにはできないわ。
そっか。通りで自分何年経っても記憶容量増えないわけっすね。しかるに生まれた時からパーフェクトだったと。
That's how he looks at it, huh?
そうね。パーフェクトに役立たずね。使い魔の多くは小動物をベースに作られるわ。これは使い魔は術者からの魔力供給で活動するタイプが多いから。
Right.
Okay, so how is Robin still running then? Because Robin's mage familiar is presumably dead.
Well,
Or
I assume
mage armor,
Alice is
rather.
taking over feeding him mana now.
使い魔は大きいほど魔力提供を必要とする。だから魔力消費も少なく、作ってしまえば動力を自力で補充できる小動物は便利なの。
Nice.
Independent action rank X.
Yay.
自分狩りとかしたことないっすよ。タンパク質も食物繊維もいらないっす。
Huh. Yeah,
あ
he
な
doesn't
たた
even
ち
eat
プロイ
them.
はまた別のくくり。とにかく魔術師たちにとって使い魔は自分の命令を聞く従者、ペットだと
Not
思えばいい
capital
わ。
S servant.
I feel like using the word servant there is
Technically,
misleading in universe.
technically, I think a servant is a type of familiar. It's just the heroic spirit part is different. Oh,
このように
classic
猫
mage.
や鳥、ネズミを使い魔にするのが一般的ね。
アリさん、この物騒なの
Oh,
は
that's the
どういう
robot
カテゴリーっすか？
これは戦闘用に調律された自動人形。ここまで来るとファミリアというよりセンチネルだけど、
That's it. It's almost like a golem, really.
これは使い魔のセオリーから外れた特注品よ。またあなたのように人間互換できる知性を持った使い魔も特例にあたるわ。でもそんなのは魔力の無駄ね。コストが高いだけ。大抵は術者本人が済ませた方が早かったり、もっと安い材料で
So
代
the
用できるから。
automata are considered kind of cost ineffective, huh?
It's basically just the other mage showing off.
Oh, there is a use for that, I guess.
手段と結果を間違えるってやつっすね。じゃあ使い魔は術者より弱いんすね。あくまで前座ってことっすか？
well,
うわ、
yeah.
マジ使えないやつらっす。
Mr. Kettle? Mr. Pot called.
あなたらしい短絡思考ね、ロビー。しびれるわ。これが私の使い魔だなんてどうにかなってしまいそう。
Are any of your familiars not short-sighted, though?
The moon?
No, I don't think it understood long-term consequences at all.
Well, just because it was Gilgamesh.
Fair. I guess he just got cocky.
アリスさん、言葉は素敵なのにどうして顔が怖いんすか？
Oh.
術者の10分の1ぐらいの性能しかなくても本人より強い使い魔を作ることは簡単よ。
Easy, huh?
試しに今度あなたのお腹にデリンジャーを埋め込んでみましょうか。
What?
Wow, please don't do that.
泣いたり笑ったり飛んだりはできなくなるけど、
Oh.
相手を驚かせるぐらいはできるわ、きっと。
Yes, you can shoot one bullet at them.
Well,
Bang! Like that.
Nice party cracker.
コマドリザクラッカーかっちょいっせークリスマスに大活躍の予感
You don't want to be the Christmas cracker, Robin.
Oh, that's so chicken and rice, man.
まさに豆鉄砲ね。そのまま消費されてくれないかしら。
Yeah, totally a cap gun. Oh.
なん
Yeah.
か当たりきついっす。でもこれで大まかな説明はしたっすね。スカイマは魔術師を守るロボットで、その性能は作った魔術師によってまちまちと。万能感あふれるアリスさんはともかく、青子さんが使い魔を作ったらどうなるっすか？やっぱり起動即自爆？
ありえない過程ね。青子には使い魔を作るだけの技量はないもの。
Aoko sucks. She can't make familiars.
そもそも彼女は壊すことしかで
Oh,
きない
right.
のよ。
Yeah. Her only skill is
その
breaking
唯一の
things.
特技を使い魔に任せてしまったら、
Ooh.
存在意義も跡形もなく壊れてしまうわ。
ああ、さりげにひどい発言っす。
戦闘において青子は使い魔に任せる必要がない。逆に私は戦うことはできないから。
You see, I never figured out how to gun. I just didn't care.
A lot of mages just don't seem to have good combat skills. The Einsburns were like, how do we fight mages? Well, let's hire a guy.
Hey, let's
And
just
he's like,
hire a guy to
okay,
do it for us.
it's called point and click.
It's called gun. It's literally you point and shoot. It's
That's my
very
secret.
simple.
Yeah.
My other secret is I have a second person.
Right, yeah, that's a good one too.
なるほど。青子さんは青子さん自身が強い。アリスさんはアリスさんの周りが強い。
My other secret is I can stop time, but let's not worry about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
チェス、
Oh,
いえ、
no pieces, huh?
将棋で例えるなら青子は王将だけの陣営。
Would be the queen piece.
Wait, the funny thing is she clearly said chess.
No, like chesu. Robin said it earlier. It means like right, basically. She wasn't actually saying chess in English.
私は陣営こそ強力だけど、王将自体が負の能力しかないというイメージね。
そうっす。アリスさんは体力も運動神経もないうんちキャラだったっす。
Wow.
泳ぎは犬かきしかできない。鉄棒もできなければ
Oh.
自転車にも乗れない。
Can't
体
do
育
a
の時間
push-up,
は
huh?
校庭の端っこで座っているだけの簡単なお仕事。だがそれがいい。自分盗撮してるから知ってるっすよ。巻いてしよう。ただ美しく。あれ
Oh,
That's not the phrase. That's not how brass tacks works.
ah,
That's
yeah. Oh.
失礼ね。私だって走るだけなら少しはこなせるわ。
Well, Oh.
and then she choked a bird to death.
Yeah. And then she choked him out.
And then we got a trophy for some reason.
Okay.
All right, let's learn ploy kickshaws.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
こんちは。
At a
日課の
playground?
マンウォッチをこなし、さっそうと円に降り立つ青い影。さしずめ鳥は舞い降りたというところっすか。今回はここアリスさんが指定した特設会場でレクチャーを始めるんすけ
Alice
ど、
requested we go to the local kindergarten for some reason.
How strange.
ここどう見ても普通の円っすよね。アリスさんはどこに？
遅かったわね、ロビン。 出演者としての自覚はあるのかしら。
はっ、声忘れども姿はなしっす。ここには園児しかいないというのに、アリスさんはどこに？
ここよ。
What?
なぜなにプロイ。
Okay. Even Robin doesn't know what to make of this.
なぜなにプロイ。
How
な
did you
ぜ
get
黙っ
talked
ている
into
のか
this?
しら、ロビン。
別に何でもないっす。自分的には何の違和感もなかったところが余計怖かっただけっす。
Alice, why are you dressed up like a kindergartner?
I have no idea, because it's a
ま
beginner
あ、マイ天
class.
使であるところのアリスさん。何を着てもやばいぐらい似合うっす。
I
ほん
don't
と
wouldn't
バイ
call that a
ヤ
proper
ー。
lady, but okay.
I mean,
That's awfully, like, middle class looking.
he's also not
Woman.
referring to her as Angel Mom anymore.
Ah, well, Angel.
ところで、素朴な疑問なんすけど、ここで何を？あとなんで？
Nande.
マンネリズムは良くないでしょ。おまけコーナーだからって素材を使い回すの
Oh,
は
really?
私の美学に反するわ。
Oh.
なんとか道場じゃあるまいし。
Oh, okay, all right. Now, now you're
just
just
rude.
calling yourselves out.
だから場所を変えたっすか。なるほど。それはおおむね理解したっす。青子さんもびっくりの浪費かぶりっす。で
Is
も
Aoko
自分
funding this?
スモックよりワンピの方が好みなんすよね。ドレスみたいなの、女神っぽいの。いや、スモックがダメという話ではなくてすね、あくまでイメージの問題。絵画にした時の説得
What
力。
the heck is he saying?
What the hell are you talking
森
about,
と
Burb?
鳥と少女みたいな。あ、ほら、鳥と園児じゃ園児のインパクトが強すぎて鳥にフォーカスが当たらないっつうか。
いけない。歌詞作りの途中だったわ。
Oh, you were making sweets?
ナチュラル
What?
に。
Oh, that's what that thing
と
is?
ころで、アリスさんは普段何をやってるっすか？青子さんは生徒会、シャバゾウはアルバイト、アリスさんは帰宅部っす。
What?
見ての通りよ。時間があればプロイを作っているわ。
Oh, right. her
Oh, yeah, the candy ball
chocolates.
things.
わあ、まんま童話の魔女のイメージっす。プロイって鍋で作ってたっすか？っていうか、この匂いはチョコレート。まさかプロイってお菓子だったんすか？
あなたね、プロイのくせにプロイの仕組みを知らないの。気づきたくはなかったけれど、やっぱりただの鳥だった。
そのあたり自分でもよくわからないっす。でもプロイの仕組みはわかるっす
Do
よ。
you know how ploys
なぜ
work?
な
Because
らこれからアリスさんが海より深く空より広くかっちょいい説明してくれるからっす。
What?
what? Huh?
Deeper than the housemaid's knee?
And broader than, well, I mean, broader than the sky's above. Which
That makes sense.
But like,
Okay.
is the housemaid's knee particularly deep? Is that why this is impressive? I don't.
本編で説明している通りよ。以上、解散。
What? Excuse me.
このコーナーの根底を崩す一言っすね。
何か意見があって？
ナイス。でもせめて概要だけでもレクチャーしてほしいっす。これじゃあこのコーナーなんとか道場以下っすよ。
それは避けたいわね。それじゃあ。
Fine, we at least have to be more competent than Taiga.
Yeah.
これがプロイキッシャーの綴り。これだけで説明になると思うのだけど、どう？
プロイキックシャー？
Yeah,
キ
saw
ック
that
シャーの
mentioned.
句はほとんどサイレントよ。西欧圏の子供のおもちゃ、子供騙し、軽蔑的に珍しいもの
Right,
といっ
okay.
た意味ね。
あ、知ってるっす。それ変人の意味でも
プロも同様に西欧圏のおもちゃで、こっちは戦争ごっこに使われるもの。子供の教育用玩具の総称ね。戦略、戦術の俗語でもあり、スコットランドだとない意味もあるけれ
In
ど、
Scotland, it
それは
has
忘れて。
other meanings.
I see.
Please stop asking.
この2つの単語を無理やりつなげたのがプロイキッシャーなんすね。もしかしてアリスさんオリジナル？
私の母に伝わっていた独自の魔術系統よ。魔術協会に公開して権利と利益を得る
Oh,
なんて低俗な
that's
こ
how
と
you
は
get
していない
royalties,
から。
huh?
まあ公開したところでアリスさんにしか扱えないんですけどね。マインスターの血に縛られてるっす。
あなた、本当はちゃんと分かっているんじゃないの？
すまないっす。今何言ったのか忘れたっす。自分昔のことは未来よりあやふやっすから。
マインスターというのは何？
Your family?
You know, the whole
マイ女神っす。アリス
goddess
さん
mom.
の母君っすね。あと純潔の魔女とかいかにもなセカンドネームがあったんす。でも母君ミーハーだったんすよね。流行り物に弱いというか、ルイス・キャロルの大ファンでもあったんす。魔女は自分の代で先代から残されたプロイを自分用にチューンアップするっすよ。母君キャロルにハマってたからあの始末っす。金を犯した時もノータイムで名前はアリスにしましょうなんて微笑んだぐらいっすか
呆れた。少女趣味の塊だったのね、あの人。
I see. Okay.
ら。何言ってるっすか。シャバゾウが帰ってくると必ず目を覚ますアリスさんも負けてはいない。
Okay.
次回のレクチャーはプロイキッシャー個別にしましょう。
A tutorial.
それじゃロビ
The
ン、
making?
お店の予約をしておいて。それが済んだらチョコレートの湯煎、それが済んだら鏡の磨き、
Oh.
それが済んだらそうね、電柱にでもぶつかって盛大に死んでち
You
ょうだ
know,
い。
if you're able to.
いつも通りってことっすね。アリスさんなんか当たりきついっ
That's
す。
the usual routine, huh?
The dying thing hasn't worked real well so far, then has it?
私
Well,
本
he's
来
not
は
very
こういうキャラ
competent.
よ。本編では面倒だから黙っているだけ。
Oh.
面倒って何がっすか？
あなたのようなを罵るのにいちいちカロリーを使うとか、それだけの価値があると思って。
たまんないっす。自分グリコのキャラメルイカだったっすね。でもそれなら舐めてほしいっす。
What?
Like lick like a punch or something?
Hmm.
I mean, I know what he
そうね。
wants, but
それでも死なないか一度試してみましょうか。
タイムで丸かじり。やっぱりプロイってお菓子なんす。おめえ。
okay.
Sponsor. I don't know.
I'm not sure on that one. Well, that was weird.
Quite. Okay, that's all of the extras
Yeah, so,
for now.
for now.
Again. Alright. Next episode.
Yeah.
December. The month when even monks were busy at work. It was the culmination of the year.
Yeah.
Perhaps due to all the put-off tasks that built up through the seasons, the month always seemed to pass by in the blink of an eye. It was a day like any other in December.
Uh-huh.
Though none of them were any the wiser to what the others were doing, Aoko, Alice, and Soujuuro had spent the day attending to their own affairs.
Nani? Kore.
Suppressing the urge to murder someone, her terrifying voice boomed across the room. That was booming?
Well, I guess that's what the original audio said, or line was.
The sunroom was often used to dine in when the weather was nice, since it overlooked the courtyard. It was a room decorated with high-quality furniture and upholstery, befitting a historic Western-style mansion. The fusion of Chinese Chippendale aesthetics and traditional
Is that
traditional
a thing?
English Georgian elegance caused even Aoko, a commoner, to think twice about doing anything unaristocratic on the ground. Chinese Chippendale? Is that a thing?
Not to my knowledge, but...
Truthfully, she was sickened by the flagrant waste of money, but none of it was paid for out of her pocket, so she could have cared less what the purchasers spent their money on. 3 unbelievably out-of-place offerings sat atop the lavish sunroom's table, as if enshrined.
Oh, nice.
In stark contrast to the room, they appeared like meals prepared by aliens.
Soujuuro. これ、
Do
なんか
you
新しい
not
冗
like
談。
egg with your ramen?
Aoko's trembling fists clenched and unclenched as she questioned the one responsible for today's menu. The clock struck 9 in the evening. The chef in charge nodded dutifully, eager to explain.
これはうちの会社の新製品。パチモン臭いが中身は本当にパチモンだと木の実が言ってた。でも俺は本物よりいいと思う。そんなことより評価すべきは社内販売なんで1個40円を切る低価格だ。
It's like 30 cents.
Yeah.
That is suspicious as hell.
Well, this is also 1980 whatever.
I mean, still,
30 cents went farther in 1980 whatever.
but 40 yen is insanely cheap.
I mean, yeah.
すごいぞ。卵をつけても60円とか。
Okay, so the egg was extra,
Yeah,
but
dude,
wow.
You're paying 50% more for that egg.
Yeah.
The lackluster chef seemed pleased with himself as he boasted. Aoko wanted to grumble that the real steal was her appetite.
そう、よかったわね。ところで、今日の夕飯はどこにあるの？
Right there. The chef thought for a second or two, then clapped his hands together in revelation.
青崎、そんなに食べると太るよ。
つまり、これが夕飯だって言い張る気なのね、あんたは。
言い張るも何も、これ以外用意していない。
Wow. What was that, like instant ramen just put into a bowl?
With an egg on top, yes.
Yeah. To be that cheap, it must be.
The two stood there, glaring at each other. I like that he's like, oh, this is a new product from my work. We've just invented instant ramen.
I don't know when that was invented, but...
Not in the 1980s.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it was like... I actually looked this up a while ago. Because...
For, oh, yeah, because of, like, the dried ramen kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny story. But yeah, instant ramen was, like, definitely, like, way earlier than that.
Earlier than you think. Huh?
58.
58? Wow.
Yeah. Not
a new
1980s,
product.
no.
Maybe he means a new item on the menu, like taking instant ramen and serving it slightly dressed up at a restaurant. For people who don't have enough money for actual ramen.
Aoko gave off an air that she would rather die than eat this food.
Yeah.
While Soujuuro was convinced she would capitulate eventually. So confident, he even considered chiding her about being so picky. As usual, the two couldn't see eye to eye.
いや、私は食べないからね、こんなの。
Well, then I guess you go hungry.
お姫様みたいなこと言うんじゃない。
Oh, yeah,
大体
Hime-sama.
今日の夕食代はこれで3名様。 200円未満なんだぞ。
I literally spent $2 on tonight's dinner for
I know.
3 people. Look at all the money I'm saving us. Soujuuro puffed his chest out at his penny-pinching prowess.
Yeah, that's not the kind of thing you tend to brag about.
Alice alternated her gaze between the 2 quarreling roommates and the strange food before her, which she had also never seen before. She remained a mere bystander in all of this.
信じられない。一人60円の食事ってあんた一体いつの生まれよ。
1958 apparently.
このご時世、新しくできた牛丼屋ですら贅沢に原価上げてるわよ、バカ。
You dip.
青崎、1ヶ月の食費が3万円だけであんな好き勝手な食生活をしていたら、俺が君たちに殺される前に全員が飢え死ぬと思うんだ。
So they don't have the budget for
確かに
better food.
昨日のアリスの肉料理は素晴らしかった。グラム700円から肉は種類が変わるんだって感動した。
Per ounce.
I'm sorry, $7 an ounce? $7 an ounce?
How fancy are you two trying to eat?
How many ounces are in a pound again?
16, I think.
Okay, so that's gonna be 70 times like 42 or 70, 40, 100 and $112 a pound or something.
Oh, wait. Wow. Jeez. What is that, filet mignon or something?
That's a lot of you.
Yeah,
the fuck are you buying? What meat cost that much in 1980?
Yeah, in 1980 some.
I can't even go to the store and buy meat that expensive today.
Well, a regular grocery store doesn't stock that fancy in ingredients.
生協の果汁 100% ジュースだってちょっと本気でバカにできるもんじゃないと反省したよ。けどあれが3日続いたらこの家はどうなってしまうんだい？
Soujuuro was making perfect sense for once. Alice, however, was displeased.
Yeah.
Fortunately, neither Aoko nor Soujuuro noticed the silent stare of disapproval coming from Alice.
その時はその時よ。
Guess she's used to living like a noble somehow.
Well, fine, we'll just run out of money then.
それにね、昨日みたいなのはめったにないの。アリスはあんたの料理に触発されて柄にもなく頑張ったみたいだけど。
With Aoko's words, Alice closed her eyes. She might have been trying to quell her anger.
信じられない。じゃあ今までどんな生活してたんだ、青崎たちは。
That's a good question.
そ
How
の
did
時
you
は
two get
それぞれ
by?
で何とかやってた。飢え死に一歩手前ぐらいいい精神修行じゃない。
Maybe try not being one step from starvation, though?
Yeah, but that meant when they did eat, they could eat good stuff. Her brazen response left him speechless. Though a story for another time, Soujuuro remembered a warning from a certain vice president who was complaining about a certain president incessantly bugging him to take her to lunch at the end of the month. But that was neither here nor there.
そんな昔のことより今のこと。前に見せたあの腕はどこに行ったのよ、宗十郎。あれを見込んで今日の夕飯を任せたっていうのに。
That time he threw some ingredients together and put sauce on it and hoped for the best?
Out of everything, that seemed to be what ate at Aoko the most. The stir-fried yaki udon he'd prepared previously had been very well received. It had even melted away Aoko's morning grumpiness with just one bite. Yaki udon.
Yeah, I could go for that. Stir-fried, though. Interesting.
I was always a bigger fan of udon than I was of soba, personally, but...
Same.